Hello and welcome to Topsin. My name is William Lebowski. It has certainly been a while since we have last spoken, but there has been, for good reason, there's been a lot going on. And the good news is I haven't been away from racing. I just haven't been making videos recently, so there isn't some sort of sorry about the long break from racing style video you might have expected at this point. It's just the apology for not making some updates as we've been going. But there's been a lot going on in life, and that has kept me from, having the time to make videos. And what time I would have had to make videos, I've just, focused on being able to race in and of itself. Sometimes I have to think about that. What is the thing here? Is the thing making videos, or is the thing racing, or is the thing just enjoying sim racing, or what is the thing at this moment in time? And sometimes you have to address that. And at the beginning of not uploading videos for a while, I was really upset about it being about content, and I realized that isn't the point for me with these videos and with this channel. It isn't. I don't sim race to make content, so to say. That's not why I do it. I enjoy the racing and the motorsports and the competition in and of itself. And that's what I, decided to focus on, and that's where I've been putting my time. Just because I haven't had a whole lot to share with the racing, that time that I would have to share with the racing, I've been using to work on some other stuff. And so I think now we can start talking. Before we start talking about the other stuff, we have one more racing thing to talk about. So we went through all of season 3 without any content from me, and normally I've been sharing week by week, especially we saw week by week ARCA updates. And this was supposed to be my first, season in Xfinity, and we did do the whole Xfinity race. I did not pay attention to my standings and leaderboards like I did through the ARCA series, but I did okay. I did watch them, so to say, from time to time, from week to week, but I didn't obsess about it, so to say. And maybe obsess is the wrong word. I wasn't racing with those standings in mind like I had been in the ARCA season, particularly as it got into the later weeks of the season for that ARCA series, and really trying to focus on points positioning for the overall championship more than I was focusing on points position for the race in and of itself. So that has been the difference. I've just been out there learning, kind of like I did a lot in the ARCA series, but just not taking that time to try to focus on doing well. I'm really just focusing on experience, and I'm having a great time in the Xfinity series. And I think normally with the amount of time that I've spent in the Xfinity series, normally in iRacing, I'd be getting bored of not having gotten a promotion or not be doing the A-League races, not stepping up to the next series. But I'm really enjoying the Xfinity car. I'm really enjoying learning oval racing in the Xfinity series, and I still feel like both in the competition and in terms of exploring oval racing and the car, I still have more to do in the Xfinity series, where I haven't felt that way in other series, whether it be road or oval, ARCA or GT3. I wanted to progress out of those quickly, and I'm not having that experience here. I'm really wanting to get deeper into this car and into oval racing. So I think that is what we have to say about where have I been, so far in racing. What have I been doing? That's it. That's what I've been doing. It's not that I haven't been racing. I've still, in fact, mostly racing every single day. For the most part, there have obviously been weeks and times where I couldn't, or when I do race every single day, maybe I get to spend only 20 minutes, or something like that. But I've been keeping it going, and not just keeping it fresh. I raced all season, and I, kept track of it. It was good. It was a really good season. It wasn't necessarily a great points finish, but we had a great season. And here we go. All of the 4 leaders wrecking right in front of us. That puts us into the lead for this caution, and that's going to put us in a pretty position. I did not think that through. A pretty position. So, but yeah, this is the kind of the race that we've been having recently. We've been kind of doing real well, so to say, and I don't mean to Yeah, obviously, yeah, we're doing so well that we're not winning the championship, right? That's not what I mean to say. But we're doing well in terms of we're starting races at the rear of the field where we're rather not qualifying, and we're moving up pretty far. And I'm learning more about playing the long game, playing to the finish, than I am about playing in the position. So to say, playing in that lap. I'm getting better about getting to the end of the race, and that was my biggest issue. My biggest worst skill was not getting myself to the end of the race, because I'd be like, oh well, in this position I'm doing the right thing, right? And I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I didn't do anything wrong to get in this wreck, but I didn't do anything to prevent it, type situations. And so now I'm still learning to avoid those. And here we can see a situation where we're fighting for the lead, actually going kind of a three-way battle for the lead here with the podium. We're all getting, at the limit of what we can do and what our cars can do. As you can see, we've both had some moments of sliding out. I slid out earlier. Now this car who took over, that chrome car, the 11, Anthony, had a pretty big loose moment. And this track was a real tricky track. This was actually our first and only win in Season 3. And it was I was really happy to have had this happen here because, A, it's a tricky track. It's not very straightforward, even though it would appear to be. It's a very loose, low grip track, and that you have a lot of feel and a lot of managing your tires. So I think it was a nice challenge of a track to win, and also it is what would be considered potentially my home track. Bristol would actually literally be my home racetrack, but in terms of Tennessee, I think you could still count this as a home track. So it was really ecstatic to pull off a good race here, and I don't mean to spoil it, I guess, but the rest of this video will not be about the race, and so you'll just kind of see what happens, and you'll see us fight for the lead and do well in them. So I'm happy to bring that forward. So sorry for spoiling it. But so what's been keeping me from making videos? What's been occupying that time? I've really been going at it, dogging the work. Dogging my position at work and really just trying to get out of there. Everyone, I think doesn't have. There are things about their jobs that stick out in the negative, I think, for a lot of people more than the positive, or at least those are the things that stick with you. There's that thing, you're 10 times more likely to leave a negative review than a positive review online, and I think that's the kind of thing I'm referring to. And so there have been some negative things, whether it be promised promotions or seeing the way other people get treated at work, where I was like, you know what, this is a real inspiration to get out of here. I need to use this as motivation for a promotion, and not just a promotion to do a similar thing or just move slightly up. I gotta get myself out of here, and I did that. I went, anyway. So I had to do some put my head down to really focus on that. And so a lot of times there were days where I would come home and have time to make a video, like literally the time to record and everything like that, but just so beat, dead, and tired and had nothing to say that it wouldn't have made a good video. And so now I'm in this process of between the old job and the new job, and getting the move and everything organized, packing boxes. But that's what I've been up to. I just thought it would be nice to give a whole update, let you know what's been going on. And also, it's nice to share some good racing news, but I do have a whole season worth of Season 3 content that, may or may not ever see the light of day, and then plus what's been going on in Season 4 for 2024. But we'll see you in the next one, and hopefully more frequently in Season 4.